Hey, hey. Hello, everyone. I'm going to give you guys a minute to come on in. I hope everything is going well with all. Hello, hello, hello. Hey, hello, family. How you guys doing? How are you? Hope all is well. I'm going to give everybody a few minutes to come on in. I just wanted to come on and talk about some things that needs to be said. Some things that need to be said, guys. You see the title? How you doing? How you doing? Bless hands. How you doing? Try. Yes. Sharon, good evening. Good evening. Hope all is well. Hope all is well. We got a few of us in. Let me wait till we get a couple of more, and then we are going to get started. Hello, Miss Devetta Hurst. Yes. Hello, hello. How are you guys? I am so glad that you're sitting in with me this evening. Okay, guys. We have a few of us in here now. Guys, you see the title. The title says, Let Me Shine the Light. Now, I don't want you guys to think I'm on anybody's side, but I'm just going to point out the obvious, okay? I'm going to point out the obvious. You guys already know these two particular content creators, they're beefing with each other, okay? You know about the Sharita and you know about the Ross, okay? So what I did, I went back and watched the video. I did. I need to try not to call people names, but I need to do that so you guys can know exactly who I am referring to. Okay. I watched the squad leader's video and I heard some of the things that she says. So guys, don't get me wrong now. I'm not on any one of them sides. I just want to point out the obvious of what was stated and what's going on. Okay. When I was looking at the squad leader's video the other day, she talked about Sharita. She talked about how Sharita is living on a farm and how she's in a barn. Guys, what is wrong with that? What is wrong with that? Somebody that has a roof over their head, okay? Somebody that has what it sounds like to me, she had complaints about the woman having the children with her, piles of people staying in the house. Let me share something with you, family. If somebody is trying to make ends meet, and they're doing the best they can. And yet they have their family with them. They got a roof over their head and they're off the streets. That should be something commended for, not made fun of. Okay? I don't see where the problem is. Talked about how this woman living in a barn and living on a farm. You know, people that live on farm, people that have farm like cattle and all these things here, guess what? Those are things, riches of the land. You see what I'm saying? I'm just telling you. When you have lots of land and cows and animals and like that, animals or things like that, that may be a sign of riches. Now, whose stuff is that? I don't know. But the point I'm making to you is that the squad leader talked about how horrible and terrible that is. I don't see that being a bad thing. As long as this woman is not out in the streets begging for some place to stay. This woman have her children with her. See, what I was doing is comparing certain things. You see, she talked about Sharita, how terrible Sharita is for having her family with her in that particular environment. She talked about Latrice when Latrice took her children and took them somewhere to protect them from her. So damned if you do and damned if you don't. She talked about if you're taking care of your kids in a particular housing, that's bad. If you take them to their granny house to protect them from these wolves, that bad. Well, what is ever anything ever is good enough? It'll never be good enough because she is going to find fault. When I say she, I'm talking about the squad leader. You see, family, there's always something where she's going to find fault. It's going to always be something. So that's why you can't pay no attention to when people just run out, got diarrhea at the mouth, because they just like to hear themselves talk. Okay. Now I had jotted that down, guys. I'm gonna go down the list of things that I noticed that she stated that I can really elaborate on and point out the obvious. Okay. Now she mentioned that what's this point here? She mentioned that she double dog dared her to come to where she live because she's ready. She stay strapped. You see what I'm saying? Do y'all hear that violent talk? You see, that's probably why her youngins behave the way they do. That's probably why her youngins have gotten into the trouble that they have gotten into in the past, because they, I want to say mammy, but I'm going to keep that to myself, because they parent got that intention just like they got, you know, the intentions to, hey, I'm going to show you who the biggest and who the baddest. You see what I'm saying? Warring with these people on the internet. Warring with these people. And see, I had wrote some things down, guys, because I think we need to talk about it. Yeah, telling it, talked about the woman children. When I say the woman, I'm talking about Cherie. That's why I said, see, you have to be careful who you congregate with. You have to be careful who you befriend with. Oh yeah, she talked about B too. How B is in association with Sharita, and she had to get her out of super circle. Oh, super circle, her sister circle, because she had ties with Sharita. Oh, she got some things to say. I'll get to that in a minute, guys. But yeah, she had talked about Sharita kids. She, you know, it's, to me, it seemed like she loved talking about children. I find that quite interesting. Have you ever known, like, some grown folks, they pinch children, they like to slap them and hit on them, beat on them. They will jump on them, beat them. They may even take their lives. She put me in the mind of somebody like that. You turn your head, your child may end up with a busted lip or something. Because she's always hard on children. I'm wondering, did she have to live a life like that? Did she have to experience some things like that? Because she seemed like she don't like children, other people's children. Let me put it that way. Other people's children. Okay. She talked about Sharita's family. She talked about how her family ugly. What is wrong with people? What's ugly? What do you define as being ugly? A certain tone? You see, everybody have that uniqueness. That's what makes them unique. The eyes, the shape, the face. She called them ugly. You see, she looked at them up and down when she met them online. I don't know how I don't think she met them in person, but people size you up. She sized them people up when she first saw them. That's why I say, when you be careful, when you take some information from somebody else's house to carry that bone or that information over to somebody else just to be friendly for whatever selfish gain, these people sizing you up, looking you up and down. Yeah, she sized her up when she first saw her. Absolutely. Talked about how ugly her kids were. She said they were slow. Lord have mercy. She said they slow. She talked about them. Talked about how her daughter was walking. You see, I don't understand why people like to talk about people that have some kind of form of disability. I don't know if the woman got a child got a disability or not, but you know, you ain't got to do nothing but look at her child. Her child got some thick glasses. I'm comparing. I ain't on nobody's side. I'm not on Sharita's side. I ain't on Rod's. I'm just talking about the obvious, letting the light shine. You have no room to talk. Okay. You love to talk about people, kids. Y'all, I don't know what's that all about. What is that all about? Yeah, she went on to talk about, you know, hey, she said she tapped her, she struck her channel, and she was laughing. Yeah, if you talk about big, what she call her big, what term she used? Big Mac. Mac Myron or something like that. Mac Myron. She talked about how Sharita may have, well, she said she had a video up, a picture up or something like that. So she tapped that, you know, saying that she tapped that AS, I guess, struck a channel. I guess that's what she's saying. Like she's saying, don't play with me. You ain't gonna have her child a channel or picture or image up, because she gonna tap that. You know what I'm saying? That's what she's saying. But yet at the same token, out of the same voice, she said she gonna have Sharita's son picture in her sister's circle. They're gonna be putting horns, or they're gonna be putting some images on her sister's circle. And she was laughing. See what I mean by that? See that circle thing? She using it for the wrong. Okay. She said that circle thing is going to be confidential. So what stays in this, what's in the circle stays in the circle. So you can strike that woman channel when she presents something, talk about something as it relates to your family. But you can take this woman, when I say this woman, you can take Sharita's picture and put it in the circle and make fun. Do you see where I'm going with this family? I guess she don't think what's good for the goose is good for the gander. It's okay for you to talk about this woman and her family and have floating pictures on YouTube, still in the YouTube system. But I can't, when I say but Sharita can't have no pictures of your child on the forefront, because every time she does, you said you're gonna tap that. You're gonna shut it down. And it's a laughing matter to you, huh? Okay. You got that kind of power. What she stated, if I understand it correctly, that Sharita is a live fish. She can't step in the ring with her. She got lawyers. That's what she was making reference to. She was making reference that Sharita's a little fish. You can't handle her. If she want to shut your channel down because you got an image of her stuff, she said she gonna do that. And she gonna have a picture of your child in her sister's circle. There ain't nothing you can do about it. Because she the big fish. That's what I was hearing, y'all. That's what I was hearing. You see what I'm saying, y'all? See what I see? That's a form of bullying. You the big bad wolf. Yeah. You're going to have her child picture floating around with horns and whatever else you want to put on it, throw darts at it. But she can't have a picture of your child. Be careful what you say. Because that circle ain't as clean as you think it is. No, it ain't. Yeah. That's what I saw, guys. That is what I saw when I looked at the video. Okay? Now, there was something else that I wrote down that she stated. She said, this is what she stated. She said they show up to listen to her. You said Rita is talking about her. And the only reason why people are on Rita's channel is because Rita is talking about Roz. That's what Roz stated now. This is what she said. The only reason why people are on Rita's channel is because Rita is talking about her. If it wasn't her for Rita talking about her, wouldn't nobody be on her channel. That's what she said about Rita. But let me share something to you. If Rita got some information that is going to be divulged about what's going on with you and that circle, or what you guys had privately, of course people going to want to listen to it. And then also the people that have been hurt and scarred by the squad leader, of course they're going to want to listen to it. They're going to want to listen to it. The same scenario. What you just said, that Rita, whatever information Rita got, and the only reason why people listen to Rita is because they talking about you. But what about when you talk about Latrice? What about what other enemies, other people out here that you don't follow with? They may listen to that. But what about that? You built your child on the backs and next Latrice and her family. You talked about that. You couldn't get Latrice out your mouth. So your particular followers followed you because you talking about Latrice. So what's the difference? This woman sound like a hypocrite. Like I said the other day, hypocrite. You can compare and notice other things among somebody else, but you can't see what you do and make the comparison. You see? Yeah, guys, I saw that. She talked about the woman, talking about she living in a barn. She ain't on the streets. She's not living on the streets. People, I don't understand why people have the audacity to talk about somebody. This person live in a trailer. This person live in a barn. Okay, they got a roof over their head. They ain't homeless. They got somebody that care about them, that love them. May not be your type of man or person or where they live, but they living. They're doing the best they can. I ain't on nobody's side. I'm just talking about what is out here. Sound like a kid. Grow up. You talk like a child. I don't care if it's a 4-corner room, it's yours. Or whoever you and your mate, it's yours. You ain't out here begging for nobody. You ain't out here begging and asking and pleading. You see, you're doing the best you can. And what you need to be doing, stop talking about people and be thankful for what you got. Because it can be here today and gone tomorrow. Be grateful. You want to point out, oh, because you got the new lilac paint that you done threw on your wall. And she might have drywall that may not have no paint on. What makes yours better than hers? You see? You got a roof over your head. It's getting cold. You got food in your freezer. You ain't out here panhandling. And, well, I don't know. You may be panhandling on this YouTube. They still talking about that money. Slick stuff. They still talking about that money. You see, family? I don't know what's wrong with these people. I don't know what's wrong with these people. She talked about that circle she got. She had said a lot of people leaving. She cleaned house. You know what? She said she cleaned house. What it is, a lot of people probably left. Tell the truth and shame the devil. A lot of people probably left. Oh, I got a new circle. We keep it confidential. Confidential so you can do your dirt in the circle and make demands on people outside of there. And you talking about how people, the little fish, they ain't big enough. They ain't got the power and the pull you got. See, that's why I told you. That's why I'm talking the other day, y'all. I know my system was breaking up the other day because, you know, it's the way you got to do this stream, y'all. You got to turn the music down. Sound down. You got to balance it out. It's okay. We'll talk about it another time. Hope y'all can hear me now. You see, with that child going and it appears that he was bullying them other folks and that ordeal went down. She bullying folks, telling this woman, you can't have my son on your platform. Don't you know, if you look out here at some of these content creators, they have a lot of people images and they elaborate and they talk about it, whatever it's education or whatever. The people do this all the time. So this person did something like that. So you're going to strike her channel and then you're going to threaten her to do it again. But yet you can take her child picture and float it around in your little ass circle. Yeah. You got some balls, baby. You got some balls. You got some balls. You know what I also heard her say? Hear me loud and hear me clear. She said, I like surprising people, boo. That's what she said. That's out of her mouth, not mine. That's a powerful statement. I like surprising people, boo. So the comrades that clung to her now, trying to get close to her, she said, I like surprising people, boo. So that little chase stuff that's chasing around, trying to reconnect, she got a surprise for you. I ain't said, she said it. She said she got surprise for you. May not be in those words exactly like I'm putting it, but she said she likes surprising people. So when you think you're getting ready, she already had a plan for Sharita. She sized Sharita up when she first saw her. She sized up. She talking about her family. She sure is ugly. Talking about how ugly her family is and how slow her family is, how stank her family. She had all kinds of things to talk about and say about Sharita family. The truth comes out. That was already in the back of that memory bank. That was already when she first saw you. She sized you up, baby. She sized you up. And all these people that's running to her, she had something to say about B. BD, I guess that's B. I guess that's what it was. She said she taking her out the circle because she don't want her in the circle because she in association with Sharita. She sizing you up too, B. When you first went over there, let me tell you something. Anybody that comes from Teresa's circle to come running over there to her, she's sizing y'all over. She already got a plan for it. You're using her. She using you just a piece of her, a puzzle to her pawn. Okay? Did I say that right? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Yeah. She done sized you up already. So what I was doing, y'all, I was just making the comparison. talking about the woman's house and talking about how about a barn. Okay, do it got insulation? Are you off the streets? Are you hungry? Do your children have a place to lay their head? That's the important. People forgetting the important thing here. That's the important thing. That's straight up ignorant. She still got her family. Okay, that's what's important. Is any of them in jail or got a halo or got something over their head where they might be going to jail later for some kind of criminal activity? She talking about how the woman, Sharita's son, is about the basketball. I think it's in whatever kind of sport you get. But at least they trying. She's trying to keep him out of trouble, trying to keep him in something constructive. You see, active. But she want to downplay. She want to downplay her. I see, I told you. I ain't told you, Sharita. I never did tell you close to call, but I'm saying it now. See what you got yourself into? See what kind of people you become tainted when you deal with people like that. When you're out there trying to do stuff for selfish gain, see what happened. I'm trying to help you. I ain't trying to hurt you. But I ain't on nobody's side. I'm just stating the obvious. I'm stating the obvious. You see? Yeah, she said, she double dog dare you to pull up another picture of hers. She got something for you. But we gonna take yours and float around in the circuit. You see how low down that is, y'all? Do you see how low down that is? And if anybody that's want to be a part of something like that, you ain't right. You're not right. I can sit and look at something. If I see you doing something ain't right and I'm not in agreement with it, I'm not going to keep going on and on because it ain't right. My spirit ain't going to let me do that. Why should I fake the funk? That's not me. That's not my makeup. That's somebody that got low self-esteem, somebody that want to be led by somebody going to leave them right off the cliff. That woman don't give a hill of beans about them people in that circle. Child, when I saw that, when that woman was, I couldn't even finish watching that video. I could not finish watching that video because she was just tooting her horn and she just saying stuff that didn't make sense to me. Talking about the reason why somebody watching Sharita is causing her. And hey, what about you? What's the reason why you doing what you doing with Latrice and her family? Latrice, that woman had to go hide get her kids out of her house, for my opinion, I believe, to take them to somewhere safe because them folks wouldn't let her. And you got the audacity to talk about why we watching Rita or whoever watching Rita. Family. Yeah. I know we all like to get on our videos and we want to present certain information before the public and make an expression about it. So I'm going to go to the drawing board and see what y'all have to say here. And I just had to make reference to that because it didn't make sense. And she indicated that didn't bother her, but it did bother her. It bothered her because she made a point to express that. And she talked about that she cried about it. I don't know. I don't watch them like that. I just went and got some information to see if anything changed. I don't even know why I think something may change. Well, change for the worse. Hello. Y'all, let me go here and see what's going on. And let me see some of these comments. I hope all is well, y'all. Hope all is well. I had to come on here and I had to see what's going on. How you doing? Blessed hands. Everybody's doing okay. Didn't quite understand that, y'all. I don't understand why people want to talk about people that look like they trying to do something. Where's that room to talk? Now I can see if somebody was down and out, living on the streets on a cardboard box. That's something to talk about. If they were here today and then another time they was like a certain way, then you make you want to wonder what happened. What happened? Did they have a nervous breakdown? Are they on drugs? You see what I'm saying? What happened where they fell from grace? You see? Then that may be a story worthy of talking about. But talking about somebody that got a roof over their head, Yeah, well, I don't know, people. I don't know. I'm different. I'm different. How you doing, Jennifer? Yeah, I'm a little different, so I couldn't quite get it. Yeah, a lot's wrong with it. Absolutely. Now, bless hand, you said I want to live on a farm. People don't. Let me tell you something. What you say? You want to live on a farm and grow my own fruits and vegetables because they're very expensive. Yeah. Now I don't know who own it. Let me tell you something. If land don't depreciate, you drive a car off the lot, that depreciates, but land never depreciates. Remember that, y'all. I'm sure y'all know that. And then to have cattle, have hogs and things of that sort. That's food. Especially if you have a farm and you got animals on them, you can raise them animals, and then you can I don't want to use the word slaughter, but if you take them somewhere and get them chopped up and then sell them meat to the market, man. I don't know if her farming and that ability is to that level. I don't know. I don't watch them like that to know that. And if so, that means that she may be with somebody that got some money. What people look at things differently. What do you value? You value, staying in an apartment or paying a high car note that you probably put 2 or 3 grand down on it, and you got to be paying on the 7, 8, 9 years. Hey, I don't know. What do you value? Being in debt with somebody all the time? Sometimes people have to do things to reach to the next level so they won't be at somebody else's mercy. And I understand it. But don't try to knock somebody down and you over here robbing Peter to pay Paul, can't afford your bills. That's why you may be over here on the tip of hustling people and scamming the government, if that's what you're doing. You ain't in no position. You see? You ain't in no position. Just because somebody got a little dust and dirt on their knees from being out there on their knees in the garden planting greens and peppers and okra, that make them a bad person? No, that make them somebody smart and wise. They're growing their own food, living off the fat of living off their land, fruits of their labor. That's what they're doing. Just plumb ignorant. Just ignorant. That's stupid to me. I don't get it. Okay, that's what make the world go around. Different people do different things. They like different things. They look different. They like different things. They speak different. They talk different. You see? Be a horrible word to look at somebody that look like her every day. What I mean, the squad leader. Don't nobody want to look like that every day. I want to see something different. I may want to see a square head person, round face person, long head person. That's what makes the world beautiful. The differences that you're able to see amongst yourselves. Nobody want the same thing. Talked about Miss Carver Trey. So what? Miss Carver got it. They said double wide. Look, that look clean. Modern things in there. White walls, beautiful painting, pictures. Nice, look like nice. The sheets look clean. Fluffy pillows. You want to talk about a trailer? Come on. This woman needs to grow up. This woman needs to grow up. How you doing, Queen? Are we doing all right over here? We just talking about some things. We're making comparisons about some frivolous stuff. This woman is comparing and putting this woman down, talking about her farming, talking about her children. She always talking about children. I don't get that, family. That woman hate kids. Hate other people's kids. Like I said, damned if you do and damned if you don't. If you take care of your kids and y'all staying in a house that you trying to care for and protect, you're wrong for that. If you take your kids like Trees did, Trees care for her kids. Them kids don't look like they had to want for nothing. That's what it looked like to me. But then she wanted to take and protect her children from these wild dogs and wolves and calling the people on all the time. So they went to a family member. She talked about that. So if they with you, it's a problem. If they ain't with you, there's a problem. So you can't win with that woman. She's going to always find fault. So what I say to y'all, y'all can't worry about what people say. Don't worry about what nobody say about you. Do your best. That's the message here. Do your best. Screw what they say, because they ain't paying your bills. They ain't keeping a roof over your head. They ain't coming to your rescue when you need somebody to talk to. You may have a mate in your life. She talking about how ugly the man is, big. She ain't coming to your rescue when you need somebody to talk to. When you need help on something. When you need to hang that painting up. You need somebody to fix that plumbing in the basement in the bathroom. She ain't gonna come and help you. So screw what they talking about. Grow up. You keep living, you learn things. Talking crazy. See, it makes me wonder and think, if anything happened in the house she ain't got to worry about nothing, because it may not be hers. She ain't got to worry about nothing. Somebody got to wait on you hand and feet. If it's Section 8, you sure ain't got to worry about it, because they're going to come in and fix their own stuff because they don't want to tow up. See, folks that own their own stuff, they got to go in there and fix on some stuff. They got to change the light bulb. You see, they may have to change the painting in there. They're like, I may need to change the paint in my other room in there, because I do videos and I want to go live sometime. I need maybe a lighter wall. Things like that. And if I don't change it, so what? I can keep it like that. That's some expensive paint I got on that wall in there. But the point I'm saying, there's a difference how you're living. If you living, somebody always got to take care of you because you're living on Section 8 and you got housing, this and that. There's a whole lot you ain't gonna do. Versus somebody that may have to go and do things and fix on their house. You see? Talking about the woman born and the tin and on the roof and all. Okay. You might not even know how much a roof costs. Roofs are expensive, and you get it done when you're able to afford it. But do your best. People need to grow up. I tell you, people need to grow up. Yeah. Mr. Vetta Hurst? Yeah, you said, I was raised on a farm, and I loved it, and now I miss it. You know what I'm saying? Different strokes for different folks. Different strokes for different folks. That lady is a big narcissistic. Hello. I said that months ago. You sure did. You sure did. You sure did. And we got a lot of views on that too, because a lot of people are dealing with people like that. Have dealt with people like that with them same traits. So that was a touchy subject. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yeah. Yeah. But guess what? Guess what? I want to know what she thinks she can do when she posts Sharita's family in that circle, and she thinks she can get away with, because she said she the big fish now. She no Lord, she's what term? I'm gonna tell you exactly what she said. What did she say? What did she say? Girl, she said something about she the little fish and made reference that she the little fish. She know people. She know attorneys. You see, like she the big fish. So if you're gonna get in the ring with her, you got to have some weight. That's what she's making reference. You live fish. Yeah, right. She do a lot of talking. You know what people do a lot of talking. People, you may have, she was laughing and giggling. You may have the first laugh, but when you had the last laugh, you see, it ain't over till it's over. Believe that. I've learned that dealing with property. It ain't over. That sale ain't final until it's final. I don't care how smooth they talk, how much money they flash in front of you, how close you become, how close you come to that closing date. If it ain't final, it ain't over. It ain't over. If you don't go through it all the way, and you close that deal, well, hey, that sale might not go through. That's all I'm saying, family. That's all I'm saying. Want to dictate and control what somebody can and can't do out here in these YouTube streets, and you're gonna use that circle to do your dirty work? Okay. How you doing, Jimmy Lynn? You say hello there, Miss Patricia E. Jackson, and everyone in the chat. Good evening to you all. How is everyone Monday going? I think it's Tuesday, ain't it? It's Tuesday, but I understand. We're doing all right. We are doing okay. We are doing okay. So, guys, what do you think? That's what I had to talk about today. I know plenty of us may want to come on live and have some things they want to talk about, but I had to speak about that, guys. I had to speak about it. Hello. I had to speak about it. Now you got Miss Connie. You said, I just want to know when her channel going to get a strike. You know, it probably already been struck before. That's probably how she know what to say and do about certain things. You see what I'm saying? She probably already had that experience. She just have not talked about it. Because I'm sure if you bother somebody for a whole year and they keep telling you leave them alone, and every time you turn around, you sending the DFS to their house, you may have had her hand in that. You trying to get a person's child to turn against their mother. Then you trying to befriend the people that the content the person, you know, you try to be friend with Sharita when Sharita is in that woman's house, maybe. So I'm sure she raised enough hell in that woman's life that maybe somebody struck her child. She just ain't talking about it. I'm almost sure of that. That's why she cocky. So I told y'all she's mimicking a lot of the behaviors of what she put somebody else through. So she kind of trying to figure this thing out, what she can and can't do. All right. And that's why we have to know what we can and can't do too. And if so, don't allow nobody to bully you into silence. Okay. If you feel that you have been violated in a way, go read the clause, find out what YouTube talks about, and then she made reference to having lawyers. You see, having lawyers. Well, you ain't that. When they made one, they made many. When they made one attorney, they made many. I don't know why people see. That's why she flexed like that, because she got a child that can write up something real quick. You know, file something real quick. Take the time to do stuff like that. That's all it is, taking the time. Well, you better do sometimes you can do your own stuff as pro se. And you can also get you an attorney as well. But who wants to keep wasting money and wasting time? Do your commentary. Stop making threats and getting your daughter to file papers in courts and stuff. You see? That's what it is. People don't have time. People don't make time for stuff. But I'm going to tell you, people will make time. You keep talking about what you're going to threaten and strike and do this, people will make some time. When they made one attorney, they made plenty. You know? It's all about making time, filing the right paperwork. You know, that's why I tell you, people like to bully people, punk people. You see, bully you into silence. And as they keep doing their dirty work and they keep growing, putting fear. That's why I say you can't give certain people power or leverage. Let me tell you something. If man was allowed to continue living on earth without any restrictions or without certain things, they would try to rule everything. And then this, you know, that's getting deep. I don't want to go there. But the point I'm making to you, you can't get people that have certain leverage or get certain power. They can be dangerous people. You see what I'm saying? Because they'll try to control. They'll try to take away whatever ability, whether they do it by food, if they do it by separating you and your family, taking away your finances. And sometimes people even take your lives because they want to gain that kind of control and fear. People do that. Certain people do it all the time. Certain people do that all the time. Depends on what leadership role they play. Power. People can be dangerous to have certain type of power. And she ain't got no real power, just these followers. You can see how wicked she getting. And also, I ain't gonna blame it. Also, this should be a lesson for Sharita as well. Should be a lesson for Sharita as well. Don't go out to try to get something for selfish gain and hurt somebody else, because the route that you take, it can be turned back on you, and you'll be suffering yourself as well, which may be worse than how you did somebody else. It's a lesson. It's gonna be a lesson for both of them. It's a lesson for both of them, and we here to sit back and watch what not to do. We're here to sit back and watch what not to do. Hello, Jazzy. Hello, Jazzy. Thank you, darling, for coming in, catching my live, guys. If you have not subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe to Patricia E. Jackson, also known as PatriciaE-TV, guys. And guys, if you have not taken advantage of going on my collection page, go ahead and go there, check it out. See if something you like. If you like it, please do support. We have eyelashes, eyeshadow, and fajas. I will be coming out with a commercial about my fajas. I'm trying to find me a model to model my size. I mean, my fajas, it fit real snug. I'm ordering some more because the size I got for me, these fajas, they fit one size up. So it's a little bit too big for me. So I'm got some more on order. That means that if you wear extra large, it's a 1X. If you wear a 2X, it's a 3X. So on and on. It fits one size up. And they are the fajas that they are showing on Facebook. And they are, some good, solid fajas. They're real good. Those are the same fajas that they're selling for, I think, about $64. They got them on sale for $64. They're really $100 fajas. Well, I got mine for $55. So I would not got mine for $55. I'm selling mine for $55. Okay. So at a reduced price. So yeah, I want y'all to check it out if you're interested. But wait, let's get back. I don't want us to lose where we're going with this here story here. So yeah, this woman is a interesting character. I'm not on anybody's side. I just paid attention to what they say, how they fall out amongst each other, and how much time it takes for that to happen. Now, and I'm also running. Not when I said running. I'm also looking at how the people are running to her team, you see, and wondering why. Why? After all this conversation y'all had about talking about, the squad leader, how do you run over there and why? What's the purpose of it? That woman is sizing y'all up. She don't trust none of y'all, and y'all don't trust her either. What I mean by that, the people that took flight to go over there to befriend her, she don't trust you. She don't trust you. She's just sizing you up and trying to figure out what she can gain from you. Okay? So believe that. Believe it and know it. Hi, Miss Devetta Hurst. Yes, we're doing all right. We're doing good. What you said, Jimmy Lynn, you said the ice lady, Jay. You said, hello there, Ice Lady. Okay. All right. Yeah, guys. So, I decided to come on today to see what you guys thought. Miss Jimmy Lynn, you said you guys are conversating. Let me see who here has a question here. Who has a question that I need to bring to the forefront if you guys are interested in talking about the subject matter here? You said they are displaying in Bloodsucker Squad and posting in their community. What I want to know, guys, I want to be able to open my platform up of those that have been violated by the squad leader, of those that have gotten money, have donated money, but yet they want to talk about their story. That is who I want to open my platform up to. Now, I'm sure it's plenty of them. It's a plenty of them. Why do you feel that you have to still have a loyalty to this woman when she told you, no, you ain't gonna get your money back? Why should that still be loyalty or you be afraid to talk about how your experience was with this woman? Okay? If it's true, if it's real, you should be open. Well, I ain't gonna say what you should be. It should be easier for you to open up about, what your experience is. And the reason why you don't affiliate with that crew anymore. If those people are interested, please go to my email address and tell me who you are and let me know how much you put into that squad. You see what I'm saying? That circle. And why were you not able to get your money back? All right. And then, if you want to remain anonymous, that's fine. Well, at least we need to know. We need to know so we can be able to help. And I'll be able to offer some suggestions to the next person so they won't fall prey to that. You see? Because we need to know. Your story needs to be told so that won't happen again. Now, if you're for real and if you're genuine, you will let somebody know so somebody can be able to be of help. Because people need to know. People need to know. People need to know. And they need to know why. Okay? It's important. You're important. Your money is important. Why? That's right. You said, Ms. Connie, you said that you're not understanding why I think you're talking about the squad leader, can't nothing be done to her. Well, you know what? It's a plenty. People put on this front. People put on the front like can't nothing be done to her. But then they're very sensitive. They break down when somebody do what Sharita did, was put that picture up. She almost had a nervous breakdown. Oh, she put on a national front. Can't fool me. Oh, things are happening. They're happening it's happening in the background. You just can't see it. I told you this woman has got, look, she's struggling with a lot of stuff. They indicated her health is she's going through some things. All right. She gets really emotional about when people speak about her son and the things that they may say he may be doing that's wrong. She don't like people to talk about that because that may show a sign of something where she may have erred. Sometimes you can't take on your children's problem, but sometimes the way you raise your children, they may have gotten that from you too. You see what I'm saying? Because these children grow up to be their own adults. Sometimes a child go their own separate way, but sometimes when you rear them right, certain things be instilled in them. Depends on how you raise them. You see. But you get very sensitive when you talk about that. Oh, something going on. You say the right words. You'll spark a fire. Say the right words. The fire you will spark a fire. She's a ticking time bomb. Who can get on here and fight everybody and be well? Who? No, you're gonna have to have an army, a bunch of money, and security and everything else. You see? But that still mess with your psyche. All right? You see how she's saying that the squad, she had to clean it up? That's work within itself. She don't know who to trust. Believe that. She don't trust nobody. You think that woman trusts somebody? She don't trust none of them people in that circle. If they can cash out. She to me, she determines the level of trust on how deep your pocket is. This ain't her first rodeo, y'all. That's what it looks like to me. That's how they determine how good you are to them. How much what can I get from you? What kind of resources can you offer? Come on, people. Just a pawn in that game. Believe it. When the woman says she sides, when she first saw her, she sides you up and your family. I don't know how you didn't got in the woman's house. I don't think they either went in each other's home. So how you know so much about the roof got tin on it and all this and all that? If somebody got all their kids, I don't care if it's a 2-bedroom, they got 6, 7 kids. She got them. She got custody of them. I'm talking about she, when I say she, whoever this person is. Long as they ain't been abused, sexually abused, beaten, starved out. You know what I'm saying? That's maybe all they can do for right now, till they're able. You see? You drove your son's car till you was able to get your own. It's all about what you can do when you're able to do it. Now you done stepped up a little bit. Now you ready to step down on somebody's neck. Child. People, folks got a lot to learn. Lord have mercy, got a lot to learn. Material things. These are material things. They're going crazy about these little few dollars. Piece of car. Rent paid for this month. Couple dollars in the bank. But now you know how to get it from other folks. And you walk around here all cocky and high at night. Anybody could have got to the next level if they want to get down and dirty. You want to steal, hustle, lie, con. Anybody can get to the next level. People restrain themselves from certain things because they have that morality within. They restrain themselves. They restrain themselves from taking advantage of people because they don't want their heart to be heavy because they may believe in something higher, a higher power. So they choose not to go the route that she's going. You know, restraint. And tell me, yeah, you come over there. They got something for you. They're waiting on you to come over there. She said she got something. She's waiting on Sharita to come over there. How scared she is of ghosts. And she said somebody was in the backyard. That woman is a nerve wreck. She thinks somebody is after her. That woman can't say, I know. She ain't worried. She is worried to death. I'm telling you, that mind thing, it hits you harder than anything. That woman is paranoid. That woman is paranoid. You know, have you ever seen them crackheads? They be on them drugs looking all around. That woman act like she got to hit a dope the way she worried and scared around there. She paranoid. Can't go nowhere. She always looking over her shoulder. You can't tell me she ain't. That's what I believe. Because you're doing too much dirt. Thinking the folks that gonna come after you about their money. See, people don't play about their money. Thinking they're gonna come after you about that money. Thinking they're gonna come after you about all this dirt. Them folks that you done bad. Them Hernandez. Looking over your shoulder. Not saying they're gonna do something to you. I'm not saying that. I ain't gonna spitting venom on the Hernandez family, but you don't know who watching who. People watch people. Just how you plot, try to get in folks, send folks way, and you step back like you ain't got nothing to do with it. There may be somebody watching you the same way. See, that's why you're nervous, because you do a lot of dirt out here. You do a lot of dirt. You send folks way. You know how somebody, they don't want to get their hand dirty, but they'll use somebody else to do their dirty work, and all the time they behind the scene and done. They ain't pulling the trigger, but they doing it. They might as well, because they sick somebody your way. That's why she's nervous. She's shaking in her boots. That woman is a nervous wreck. Who in the backyard? That's the leaves blowing. Ain't nobody back there. Who knocking on the door? That's the mailman delivering the mail. Calm the hell down. Calm down. That's paranoid. And they don't tell them what else that woman did out here in these streets. We don't know. We just know what the media, that YouTube, Facebook stuff. You don't know nothing about that other stuff. Yeah, I don't know about that other stuff. Petty proud. Thank you for the heart, dear. Thank you for the heart. Thank you for the heart. Yeah, we have to talk about things because people think they can just say anything. Let me tell you something. That's why that squad, that circle, they should fill their head with a bunch of lies and nonsense. That's what I think. She just talk and they like what she's saying. And they get in on it and they agree with it. And they laugh and mock and they don't care. Those are the saint lion, mind like the people. They're the same, they think alike. They small. They messy. You see? They have they have a lot of the same characteristics. So when somebody leave and from over the circle, whatever, they could have fell out with trees, or they could have had words, or they just had a disagreement. But who goes over there to that other side like that? Who does that? People have disagreements all the time, but that don't mean they hate that person. Hate them enough to go and sit at the enemy's table? Who does that? I've been raised better than that. I've been raised better than that. Because the only thing on time, what you need to do is just give people time. Time will tell it all. Time will tell. Time will tell. Why do you feel you need to sniff up behind that woman or go behind that woman? For what? That woman ain't just got on the scene. She ain't been on the scene that long. Because she got a few faults, now y'all are bowing down her feet. What is wrong with y'all? Not y'all, not you, family. I'm just saying, them folks. Them folks. Lord, if that woman really had anything, these folks would go crazy. She'll sick of, she'll sick, they'll lose their mind. And that woman chew them up and spit them out like she already started with Sharita. But y'all be, hey, they better not I don't think they need to underestimate Sharita for real. I don't know. What y'all think? I don't know. I don't know. I think she a little bit shook on Sharita. I really do. I think she shook on Sharita. I don't know if y'all need to count her out too quick when it comes to I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Because if you think you're going to share that woman's son picture and laugh and mock and throw darts or whatever you got, putting horns on the child head in your circle, you got another thing coming. Because if that can be proven, you can get in trouble too. You can get in trouble too. I don't know why she want to strike the woman's channel, because she showed her son's picture. They said it made her cry. Did y'all see any video that made her cry? Maybe I should have looked at the video a little longer. Maybe check out another video. You see, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. Sharon Wardell, guys, if you haven't not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel, guys. I'm so glad you're sitting in with me today. And yeah, that's the light I wanted to shine, guys. That's the light I wanted to shine. I wanted to shine the light saying that she talks about people, but then she don't want people to talk about her. She have kids picture floating around in a circle, but then as soon as they show her up, then she want to call the police, you see, strike folks' channel and laugh and say you gotta, and every time you show something up, she gonna strike it again. But you can show her kid picture in the circle, right? You gonna get busted. That's what you're gonna get. Somebody said, I am sick of you. So I'm sick of her. As Miss Johnson said, I'm just sick of her. Yeah, we all are. You said, no, it's not clean, sweetheart. Oh, no. Sick of her. Sick of her low-down ways. That's what I'm sick of. Sick of the cunning, conniving ways. And what I'm saying, you're flexing. Saying you're the big fish. Attorneys. And then she said, yeah, I'm telling you what the woman said. What does it say here? I put a circle around it. I like surprising people. Those are her words, not mine. Powerful statement. That's what she said. Hit the like, guys. Hit the like, guys. Thank you for coming in. Hit the like. Thank you, guys. If you like the video, thank you. Hit the like, hit the like. Yeah. And they say she's still talking about you. Just talking about the woman. Just talking about the woman. Talking about the woman. That woman's so jealous of Teresa. Just well, she after everybody. She just trying to make sure she got content everywhere. She fights with everybody, and she lay in that house around them gangsters, because I guess that's her shield. I call them gangsters the way they act out here. You see, she lied back and wait. Well, you know, hey, she's able to hide behind the platform, but she make them threats. She tell you, come on, come on. Then as soon as somebody throw a basketball in the backyard, who is that? Who is that out there? Mm-hmm. Yeah. You don't want to come from. It ain't gonna be me. And it ain't gonna be me sending nobody your way. But you keep calling these people to come your way. Stop calling them to come, and you telling them what you got and you ready. What you say? You said you've been. What said, Jimmy Lynn? You've been sick of her, huh? Well, this woman here is making enemies out here in these streets, y'all. She really is. How you doing, Miss Rita Williams? Miss Rita, I got your name was pulled out the hat. So go ahead to my email address and send me your P.O. box or whatever mailing information, because I'm gonna be sending these packages out. I want to get them out. So you one of them. So I still need some information on you so I can forward your either eyeshadow palette. Just let me know you want the silver or the black palette or the eyelash. So go to PatriciaE-TV, the number 4, the letter U at gmail.com. Go ahead and send me your information, because I want to mail all of that stuff out at one time. Okay? How you doing, darling? Penny Proud. You say, everyone, please, thumbs up, thumbs up. Miss Patricia speaking facts, so true and passionate. Guys, it's obvious. It's obvious what this woman is. I told you she's always contradicting herself. She'll say one thing and then she'll do another. So she'll say what you ain't gonna do, but she'll turn around and do it to you. I don't understand that. And she think people can hit the rewind. People hit the rewind and they hear and see, and they can kind of point out exactly what she's saying and do. Yeah, you said, Patricia, it's not about being on sides. It's about the truth. Hello. And that's what I'm stating here. I'm stating my truth, my opinion about the matter. You see? And I'm looking at it with my eyes, and I can see it, and I can hear it. This ain't nothing what nobody told me. And you keep living, you're going to see things. You know? I don't think that woman own nothing. She might not even own that car she got. Not yet. Because people that own stuff move differently. They don't talk like that. They don't talk like that. They do not talk like that. You say, yes, her numbers are down. People leaving every day. Yeah, she talking about, yeah, let them go. See, you ain't got to do nothing but hear what she say. You can pick and decipher everything she talking about. Yeah, let them go. My other circle is so much better, so much peaceful. And then, it's confidential, and I don't even have to worry about it. Yeah, you just said you kicked that woman out. B, you shut her down and somebody else you took out of there. I don't know, was it C or B? Yeah, you worried. They leaving. And she cackling. You find somebody laughing every time, all the time, they sad. If you find somebody every time you turn around, if they ain't, why they meddling, they sad. Mm-hmm. Now you listen to a good joke and fall out laughing or something like that, because I love comedy. I love to laugh. That's different. But if you find somebody at the expense of somebody else laughing all the time, just cackling, them folks ain't happy, and it ain't funny. They're trying to convince themselves it's okay to do that. But I told y'all about that laughing. You're gonna have the last laugh. Jazzy One, you said she likes to use reverse psychology. Oh yeah, she tries that. Everything she says about other people, it has happened to her. Or currently, yeah, happened, past, and current. Oh, uh-huh. Always. That's what it seemed like. That's what it seemed like. You said, wow, y'all, that woman can't see. You still amaze me. She's trouble in women. She's staying and miss. She'll never stop. Do she sleep with drama going on? That woman, she sound to me, her voice sound different. I don't know what that is. She sounds like she's congested with something. I don't know what that is. It's fluid, build up. I don't know what that is. I listened to that video the other day. I don't know what that is. That's something. I don't know if that's, you know what? That woman still smokes cigarettes, don't she? I think that's that mucus from the nicotine. I told you, y'all, she's going to do it to herself. She smokes, I believe, because she sounds like she clogged up with something. Mucus. Maybe that's from them cigarettes, y'all. She filled up with phlegm from them cigarettes, probably. She probably filled up with phlegm. Mucus can kill you. Lungs filled with mucus. And messed up, lungs. Child, that woman can't talk about nobody. She ain't in no shape. She ain't in no shape to be talking about nobody. You said she was so disrespectful on B-Pap. What's she, girl? I keep hearing that. Disrespectful. She talked to her like you beneath me. Really, child? So whose page did the conversation happen on? Did it happen on B's page or did it happen on Rod's page? I need to go and watch that. I need to go watch that so I can decipher what's going on. And what's the purpose of? Well, she came on my channel too, but everybody expect me to cuss out, and I wanted to hear what she had to say. She didn't run nothing. She didn't take over, but we had a conversation, and then some man came on there. She hurry up and drop. She had hurry up and got off that mic. So she may know that man personally that was on my page. Y'all remember that? It was Miss Vieta was on there. Me and Roz came on there, and they was talking. And then some man came on. I said, "Is that Kevin Samuel?" It wasn't no Kevin Samuel, but that man, when she saw him, baby, she hurried up and got off that channel. So I think she may know him personally, and he might have been sent by her to come on my page. I ain't seen him since. Yeah. You said she was disrespectful on B's panel. She talked to her like she was beneath her. Well, I know one thing. I'm gonna check and see what page that B's channel is. It Dark and Lovely or something? Dark and something. It was on there. I'm gonna have to see what I got to get out more often, guys. What I mean by that is go check out some more of these pages so we can have more to elaborate. What you say, Jimmy Lynn? You said this woman can't seem to amaze me. This woman is a troubling woman. Hello. You said she's staying to miserable. She's saying to miserable. Yeah, she go to sleep thinking of drama, and dang, a miserable woman. Yes, misery all up and through there. Run them likes. So what you say, Clara? Thank you, guys. Click that like, guys. Thank you for showing me love. If you have not subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe to Patricia E. Jackson, also known as PatriciaE-TV, guys. Yeah, we got to stay on it, y'all. We got to stay on it. We got to expose that situation for what it really is. And not only that, family, what we do here at PatriciaE-TV, we actually have that discussion. We have a discussion, and we actually state the obvious, We ain't on nobody's side. We just stating what our truth is. And we make comparisons. And we try to learn what not to do. We say what not to do. Okay? That's right. Reproving, setting things straight. You said, I'm with you when you're right. I'm on the right side. And that side is trying to do the right thing. Where your area, just try to do right. Okay? But these folks ain't about no right. Not no right at all. So since they ain't about no right, what we gonna be about is noticing the wrong and making it known. How about that? See, that rhyme, y'all. I need to put that on a piece of paper, throw it in a song. Noticing when they're wrong. And what did I say after that? I don't know. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Yeah. I almost had a rap. I just forgot it just that quick, y'all. Forgive me. You said, hi, Patricia and Chad. Yes, Patricia, you tell it like it is. It is true facts. We got to state the obvious. State the obvious because it is what it is. It is what it is. You can't go around pushing people around. See, and then see, you got that child that hasn't been prosecuted. So y'all think y'all done got away with something. You got that child that with the investigation is still actively open. You see. So you just tough everywhere. Y'all want to take over people's houses and gunfire get to erupting, people lose their lives. Now you want to get on YouTube, threaten that woman. I double dog dare you to show Big Max, Mac Myron's picture, trying to strike and shut that woman channel down, but you gonna have her child floating all through yours. Oh yeah, you tough. Big bad wolf. She's a big bad wolf, y'all. She's tough. Yeah, she's tough. Yeah, what you say, land and livestock, liquid gold. You know what? Go in Africa, back in that, I'll be watching TV here. They was trading cattle and livestock to the father to marry that daughter. That meant something. That's almost like cash money. But I don't know what kind of, if they have it to that level, if Rita and them have that livestock to that degree, you see. But land never depreciate, baby. Land never depreciate. That car she drive then depreciated when she drove it off the lot. It's depreciated already. Now you want to talk about and make comparison. That land is worth more than that car you got. See, people don't know what what things are worth. You want to make comparison? Land, cattle? I don't know what kind of crops you got growing on there. Wake up. And I don't know whose stuff it is, but if she with that man and that man caring for her and she loving on that man loving on her, hey, they working on something. Where yours at? Where your mate at? You see? No, you don't want farming? That's okay. Everybody got their own preference. You don't want a farmland? That's okay. But what you got? Other than what kind of housing you living in? What kind of assistance you getting? You getting assistance all the way around. Do you have to pay for any of your attorney fees that you have your daughter filed the paper in court for? That's free too, ain't it? Do you have to go out, you clicking and clacking on the internet? Do you have to pay your kids to fight and shoot and cap around somebody's house because you ain't going to do it because you're going to let him do the dirty work? Everybody doing your dirty work. Everybody doing something for you. What you going to do for yourself? For folks, the Sister Circle, the teamed up and went deep in their pockets. They was able to, put your down payment on your car, pay your rent. Everybody doing something. What are you going to do for somebody other than open your mouth talking about somebody? You don't know the value of certain things. Obviously, you don't. Please, sit still. Keep living. Keep living. You rather have a small house that you own than to have a big house rent. Hello? Did you hear Ice Lady for life? You said some cold-blooded stuff, Miss Ice Lady. Let me read that one more time. I'd rather have a small house that I own than to have a big house that I'm renting. And everybody and their mama probably staying there and had that rental, the house that she renting. You see? Then I saw something, they was had some stuff on the internet. They trying to expose Sharita. They said Sharita was known for doxing herself. See, when these folks done found out about each other, they know their likes, dislikes, their antics, what they will and won't do and how to do it. You let them too close, You let them too close. How you doing, Donna Ward? Thank you for the claps. You know, hand clap. Say the wrong thing, them folks go back and twist it up. Penny Proud. I was raised on my grandmother's beautiful farm that her father left her, and we had it made. It would take all day. Tell y'all how wonderful it was. What it was. I can believe you. I can believe you. With my stretch of land here and there, I done had some, you know, vegetables grown on it, greens, collards, mustard, turnip, tomatoes. Had to keep the rabbits out, whatever wild animal, but known for raising and growing vegetables and things like that on there. I love land because I like the way the grass smell when you cut it. Okay? I like to look out from afar and see how far it goes. You see? Land. I love it. And if you get enough land, you can put your little pond back there and throw some fish back there and let it grow. And just go out there and fish. Dig a deep enough hole. They don't know nothing about no living. They don't know nothing about no living. You want to be cramped up in an apartment in the city, house, I ain't see no grass, no nothing. And that's okay. That's your preference. Because people like what they like. People don't like that farmland stuff. People don't like to live in the city. Every time you see a brick house, you see another one. Where the grass at? My Lord, I don't see a flower. Nowhere. Houses close by each other. Somebody crawl out your window and get in the other. Where is the yard? Ain't no yard space. I can't even get in the backyard. I can't even put a pool back there. I want to get a pool put in my back. I can't do it. But that's okay. That's your preference. It don't make yours no better than mine. Well, when it comes to owning stuff, it will. So you ain't in no shape to be talking about nobody. Got a bond. Let's see about who you got that apartment you live in. How is it chaotic? Who all stay in that house? All your kids and their baby daddies and their mom and their baby mamas. How many live in that 2-3 bedroom apartment you got? And if you renting, how you get 3-bedroom apartment? Ain't it supposed to be her by herself? Them kids grown. So that means that some of them kids living with her. I don't know. Child, I'm getting too deep. Let me keep moving on. I'm getting deep. My family, that's how she be doing. She start digging and talking about some stuff. You're like, where did that come from? What did she talk about? How did she know all that? She ain't been in any. That's how she'll get to talking, and she'll get to the got through the window and climb through the window all in your cabinets and in your dresser and start talking about stuff. Like, how she know all of that? Just talking. Yeah. You say Cookie Crunch, you say good evening. Yeah. Diane Fisher, you said she's supposed to be she's supposed to be a social worker. Why is she talking about people's children? Oh, that's a good point, Diane. That's a good point. Yeah, they look at that. People would look at that. And they probably, where she work at? She like to go and dig in Tree's background and try to call the social workers and all that. Anybody digged in her background and show some of these footages to the social worker people and say, hey, she's not befitting to be around children. When she talk about little kids and people's family, she don't need to be in no position and no job like that. Somebody need to walk up there and show her footage to her. I ain't gonna say what nobody need to do, but that's what she would do, I believe. So it leads me to wonder: is do she really do that kind of work? Giving hope. You said before Rita and her fell out, I was watching Rita every day, and she was not talking about her. She was talking about something else. Rita is funny about other things. See? Thank you for that, Miss Gwen. Thank you for that. Yeah, people start, their true colors come out. Now she figured out. I think really, I think Rita may have thought she had a friend. I really believe that. Hernandez, how you doing? She has to live with that. Don't focus on her. That's her life. Yeah. She have to live. She have to live with, yeah, she have to live with a whole lot of stuff. Miss Hernandez. Shit, Miss Hernandez, I want to know, are you related to Anthony Hernandez, the man that lost his life the day that family member was killed? The man named Anthony Hernandez. Are you related to that family? If you are, I'm sorry for your loss. If you are related to that family, I am so sorry for your loss. I'm sorry. Jimmy Lynn, that's why I say she's a problem child. She had a lot of problems growing up in her life. This is why nothing is good in her life, even when it is good. Right. Problem child. It's a reflection on how them kids are behaving and living. Problem child. How she think it's okay. She think they done got away with something. Problems when she placing her child that's supposed to be attorney in her mess. Problem when she take the other child and have a flock behind her and say, read this, read that, what you say this, what you say that. Lately, I haven't been seeing her tagging on to her mother. That child got her own life. I guess her name Day Day. She got her own life. Them kids got their own life. Let them live. Stop involving them kids in your mess. You said she don't own it. I believe it. That's why she talking like that. She don't talk like she own nothing. She might have been bullied when she was a little. She's the bully. That's what I believe. She ain't. No, Miss Angela Brooks. You know I love you, right? I don't think that is the case. I think she's been the bully all the time, and she grew up with that bully mentality. She been the bully. You don't start out being no bully when you get grown. No, they don't. That's some stuff rooted that grows with you. You know, that's some stuff that grows with you. Because I know about the bullies. I was fighting them all the time. Because I didn't play. I was a little tomboy. You see, I didn't play. You weren't gonna bully me. We'll be out there scrapping. We didn't play them games. So I know it when a bully when I see one. And now and there is a young bully that grew up to be an old bully. Hello. I just put a metal roof on for 15 grand. You see what I'm saying? I don't know why these people think it was. I seen a beautiful building with a metal roof. Now I don't know how I don't know the difference between the tile kind versus the metal, but they out there. What is wrong with these people? Just like they got solar for lighting. Things change in life. They went from 8-track to CD. Now they do it on the phone. Things evolve, things change. What is wrong with these people? They went from going to the movies to staying at home watching Netflix or Fire Sticks. Things change. They went from certain people it made it hard for black folks to get jobs on TV. They had to have 12 degrees to now we're able to get on YouTube and have your own TV show. Things change. Things evolve. You see? I don't know what's wrong with these folks. Stuck in time. That's crazy. They talk stupid. Just ignorant. That to me, that's just a form of ignorance. How your mind think. You see what I'm saying? Think you're so smart, but you're just stupid. What you said, Ms. Williams? You said often people that do not have any access, they tend to talk negative about a person that does. Hello, that's right. Pure jealousy. Pure jealousy. Maybe that is what she despised that woman for having. The fact that she has something that is not restricted or controlled by some government. Because she may be living in a housing that don't belong to her. Whereas this woman here, we got a man that may have access to certain things, resources. she may not have those type of accesses. You see, so she puts it down. She puts it down because that's something she wish she could have. You see, that's what it is. And I heard her talk about the woman man for a long time. What you just talking about the woman man? At least she got one. At least she got a man. Lord, it may be her husband. Is that her husband? Rita's husband? Oh, you talking about her husband? Wait a minute. If that's her husband and you ain't got no husband, woman, you need to sit down. Like Miss Collins said, get on up the road. Whatever Miss Collins said. Well, anywho, woman, you tripping. Crystal, you said, hey, you lived in New York City my whole life. Now loving the country now loving the country life. What's the point of making fun of a different environment? This is why country folks are defensive with us. They know people look down on them. Well, Miss Chris, they call me a little country too. You know, but I hear what you're saying. Maybe some folks, I would say people that ain't used to nothing look down on people. You know what I'm saying? You see, you said they look now. Let me read that again. This is why country folks are defensive with us. You said they know people look down on them. Well, I would say maybe she ain't country. Maybe she's just ignorant. You see, because I think country people can learn to appreciate farmland and hogs and pigs and goats and you know, stuff like that, and have to growing your own food. And you know what? Growing your own food tastes differently. Tastes rich. It's not polluted with all of this pesticide and all this stuff. I'm telling you guys, I had a little garden back there. I went and poured them greens up, me and somebody else, and cleaned them green, and they was thick and rich and strong. Had a total different taste. You see, that's why I learned to appreciate and respect stuff. You know, I'm a country, little country girl myself. Southerner. Yeah. Learn to appreciate stuff. This woman got her kids in the house, keeping them out the rain and feeding them and trying to get them in some kind of sports activity so they can possibly, you know, maybe a star one day, NFL player, or football player, whatever she got them in. That's something she should be commended for. That's something she should be commended for. Taking the time out with your child to take him to the practice. A lot of folks don't do that. Yeah, these folks don't understand. These folks don't understand, baby. They don't know how to appreciate nothing. They don't appreciate nothing. They're ignorant, and they soon gonna lose everything they got because the route they're going. Yeah. What you said? She said she passing out Halloween candy, but going to have all those thugs around. You better make sure ain't no fentanyl on it. I better stop. They got that stuff floating around. These folks dropping dead. Y'all better be careful, because she might be fighting with us and somebody else be passing candy to. I'd be scared to eat it. Diva the boss. What you said? Hi, Miss Pat and everyone. Yeah, guys, how you doing too, baby? How you doing? Y'all go ahead and click the like, and subscribe, guys. Yeah, we got some more people that are wanting to do their live. I can't worry about all that, but I want to try to be considerate. So what you said, Sharon Hernandez, you said, long as she isn't knocking at my door. Yes, Miss Hernandez, I'm going to talk to you because I need to make sure, try to find out if you may be someone I need to talk to. Yeah, long as she don't knock at your door. I totally agree, baby. And I thank you for supporting my page. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. And if you are the relative of Mr. Anthony Hernandez, I'm sorry for your loss, darling. But I understand what you're saying. Long as she isn't knocking at my door. That's right, baby. That's right. Hey, Diva. Yeah. Well, guys, I just wanted to come in. I didn't want to kind of have y'all here all night. Let me see what Miss Connie said. Miss Connie said, my family put a double wide on my grandparents' land, 2 full bathrooms. All right. 4 bedrooms, a kitchen, living, and dining room with a den, with a porch wrapped around the whole, double wide, beautiful. You know what? Them double wide trailers ain't no joke. And then when they are fixing to the ground, those trailers be looking like a house. And when you go in there, it look like everything brand new. Everything is spick and span, clean, new wall, everything. They just like a house. Beautiful. I would live in a double wide trailer, and they look like homes. I would. You just don't, where they just not make sure there's not a where you are, there's not a lot of tornadoes or hurricanes and things like that. But in an area where you don't have all that, baby, you can give me a couple of those trailers. Yes, yeah. I buy a couple of them and sell them, lease them. Them trailers are beautiful. Them double wide trailers, even a single trailer. I had a family member lived in the trailer before. I had a family member that had double wide. That's why I know what I'm talking about. Beautiful. See, these people ain't used to nothing. Just ignorant. Hello, Diva. Lil sis, good evening, sweetie. How was your Tuesday? Everything is going. Thanks to you guys. Yeah, okay, guys. Well, I ain't gonna keep y'all long. Let me read this what Mrs. Wanda Clayton says. You said Treese struck her page before. She had to take all of her videos down. Oh, she learned the hard way. You know what? Because I noticed. Yeah, she had took all that down. She was mailing Treese so tough. Kept on. Treese wasn't even talking one time. Just kept on. She was real patient with her for a long time. I guess she said she'd have had enough. She couldn't. Hey, enough is enough. So she know the game. So she know, because she done somebody else like that. That's why she doing try to wreak havoc on somebody else. Yeah, I believe she know what to do. What you say, Gwen? You said I took myself out of the group and off her page. Roz, she had people to unsubscribe from B. Really? Yeah. Well, you know what? They gonna unsubscribe from her before it's over with. You took yourself out of the group and off her page. Well, good for you, darling. Good for you, because I'm telling you, I don't know why you did it, but it maybe, serve you right. Because maybe you sensed some stuff wasn't right. Maybe you sensed that was not your makeup. And you did yourself justice by doing that. I commend you for that. Great job, darling. Great job. You said Roz had people to unsubscribe from B. Did she? See, B should have never went over there. I told you, when you go over there messing with fleas, you're going to get something on you. You get tainted. It's almost like you see some hot lava and you say, oh, that's a pretty color. So red, orange, yellow. And you say, it's just so pretty, I want to touch it. You stick your finger on it, you'll lose 4, 5 fingers. You know you shouldn't have touched that hot lava. Anything if you touch it, if you get too close, it's going to sear your hair off your head. You might go blind, may have to mess with your eyesight. It's going to, take the skin off your body. You can't mingle with things in certain people because you're going to get dirty. You're going to have unclean hands. So I don't know why, for the life of me, them people go over there fooling with that woman. She said, I like surprising people. Okay. Surprise, surprise. Cynthia, what you say? Years living in stressful, crowded conditions. I was ready to make the change with my kids. No regrets. I can still travel back to New York to see friends and family as I please. See, that's what you do. You leave it where you're able to go back and do things. You don't want to burn your bridges. You don't want to burn your bridges. Living in stressful, crowded conditions. See, that's right. You can wake up and go anywhere you want in this world because you ain't did nobody wrong. Go back to your stomping ground. Excuse me. Go back to your stomping ground. Now we got Ask Granny on here. Ask Granny now. Said, I heard that you have been mentioning me. Well, here I go. And came for me. Doesn't care who she puts her mouth on for a view. Well, I'm glad you're here, Ask Granny. Well, let me share with you what my thoughts about how you participated. You see, you said she came for you. That may be so. I didn't hear that. What I heard was what you were saying and what you continue to say. What I heard when you came on her page originally, you stated some things and she said, well, if you don't like what I say, you don't have to be here. That was the initial conversation. Okay. After that, things unraveled. I don't like what you have become. I don't like that you've taken sides. And the side that you're taking is what I have an issue with. But I can't tell you what to do. You see? And when explaining what I dislike about what you're doing, I still showed you some respect. Like I'm going to show you now. As long as you respect me, I'm going to respect you. But when I see somebody that's saying things that are questionable, then this platform, we come on here, we kind of speak and talk about that. And we share with the artists to say what we don't want to do, what we should not do. Okay? But I can't tell you what you do on your platform. It's just that what I know. And then I express. But I'm glad you did come back. Thank you very much, Miss Granny. Thank you very much. You said fake page alert? Oh, okay. Fake page alert? Well, hey, she spoke her truth, and hey. So there you go. How you doing, Miss Vietta Robinson? Yeah, darling. Okay. What you say? Hi, Miss Jackson. Just email you PO for the drawing I want. Thank you, darling. Now, yeah, I am so glad you did. So I got addresses for 3 of you guys. I think I got addresses for all of you guys except for Rita, Miss Williams. So hopefully Miss Williams will go. Oh, what Miss Williams? Miss Williams said if my parent. Okay, Miss Williams said that not Miss Williams saying, and threw me off. I'm looking at your looking at Rita's comment and yours. Yeah, thank you for sending me that PO box. Tomorrow I'm gonna get all you guys together. I think Rita's the only one that I'm missing, so hopefully she'll give me hers, and everything will go out tomorrow. I thank you guys for being participatory. Thank you guys being channel members, and guys, I really, really appreciate that. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Miss Rita. You said that. If my parents was harassing other content creators as a lawyer, I would not want that stigma attached to my name. I totally agree. I would be so far from that. Look, hey, they almost want to say, that's your mama. Man, I don't want nobody, especially if you out here meddling. I would not want to have no association with that because she can scar that woman's name, mess that woman's reputation up. Yeah, I would be embarrassed the way she's behaving. I would be embarrassed the way she's behaving. Crystal, you said, would be so embarrassed. Absolutely. Embarrassment. Yeah, can't be good for her career. That's what's making me wonder who she maybe only represent her daughter. That's why she may be, when I say she, Rob, maybe needing to scratch up some money to help keep that woman employed, her daughter employed, because the stuff she got her caught up in, I don't even know how she able to work for anybody else. I don't know how she able to work for somebody else. You say, oh my God, the devil is so busy now. What the heck is going on here? What I see in the chat? About who? Which one? Who? About Miss Granny? Well, Miss Granny came on there and spoke her piece. That's how she felt. And I told Miss Granny how I feel. I didn't like the way the thing she was doing. I started off having much respect for ex-Granny. But when I saw that she jumped ship like that, I didn't like it. I didn't like it. I did not like it. You see? But that's her platform. She can do what she wants on it. But I express my viewpoint. But there ain't no content for me to keep talking about. I made my point. I expressed my point. When I said pretending to be a Christian, but yet meddling this woman, I meant that. Ain't nothing changed. Ain't nothing changed. That nothing has changed unless she changed. And the fact that she jumped ship and went over there to Rossi, I really question her behavior. I still do. Ain't nothing changed. But I'm not going to keep on and keep on because I spoke my piece. I spoke my piece. And I'm going to let that rest just right there because I ain't the type of person to keep on going at it with people of age. I ain't no sense. I ain't no use for me to do that. My mom taught me better than that. But I did express myself because of the things that she's doing or did that I thought was ugly. She said, Miss Carver's coming for her. Hey, maybe it's a back and forth. But who started what? That's the thing. Why did it start? And whose side are you on? See, that's what you got to look at. Whose side was she on? Whose side is she on? Because she started out, when I say she, asked Granny got on that woman's page and told that woman how much cussing she doing. How you going to get on somebody's page and tell them how to cuss and what they need to say on their platform? And Miss Carter politely said, hey, this is my platform. Granny, you don't like what's going on. You don't, this ain't the place for you. Did that trigger, did that start something with you? Or did you do that to trigger something so you can start a fight? I don't know. But I'm just telling you, well, I had a lot of respect for you before that happened. I had a lot of respect for her, for ex-Granny before that happened. Now, it's questionable. Because look who she's teaming up with. She done teamed up with Rob. So it is what it is. Everybody ain't gonna be able to like you. Everybody ain't gonna understand where you're going. But this channel here is beneficial and for reproving, for setting things straight. Call a spade a spade. Sometimes people don't like when people tell you how they feel about things. I just don't like what she did. And I don't like how she doing it. And I don't like who she's teaming up with. That is what it is. That's it. I ain't gonna call her out a name. I ain't gonna call you this. I ain't gonna call. I'm just stating how I feel about that thing. And that thing, that when I say that thing, that situation that she's in, that she's put herself in. And using the name Lord. The situation that you have put yourself in and using the name Lord. That's all. That's all. That's it. I ain't gonna go back and forth with you, and I ain't finna fight with you. I done let my yes mean yes. My statement meant for what it is. My battle ain't what for you, ex-Granny, because I done stated what I had to say. I still got a little deep down. I still, hey, I'm gonna step back off of that. We talking about Rob. That's what we talking about. We talking about the person that you working for or working with. That's what we talking about. Hey, Miss Devetta. That's what we talking about. We ain't talking about nothing else. Just had to state the obvious. Today is state the obvious. I'm going to go and put that in my title. Stating the obvious. Hopefully I won't remember that. Hopefully I won't forget that. Stating the obvious, y'all. And I ain't going to block as long as she don't disrespect me, I ain't going to disrespect her. Have you guys ever been in the room of somebody, y'all don't agree with it, but you can respect each other? I've been taught that. I've been taught where I'm able to sit at the table with people I don't agree with, but I still can be respectfully Be respectful. Have a conversation. That's what you learn that as you grow. Yeah, I don't mean at this time, ex-granny and I don't see eye to eye with ex-granny right now because of what she's doing. But that don't mean I can't talk and have a conversation and express my viewpoint without getting ignorant. That's what we have to learn to do. Some folks, hey, I can do it. I can sit here and look at you dead in your face and express how I feel about the things that are going on. Because you might not know what you're doing. Some people may not know what they're doing is wrong. Some people may not know what they're doing is wrong, y'all. And that's why you have to talk to them. Tell them where they err. Maybe the Lord sent me to talk to ex-granny to say, stop what you're doing. Because maybe you may feel that you got a good soul somewhere. Somebody needs to tell you to stop now. Don't let this YouTube stuff throw you out of whack. Maybe I'm a used investor that's here to talk to you, granny, to tell you, take a look at what you're doing. Have you ever thought of that? Don't allow this world, this system, to get you caught up in their mess. If you got that spirituality on you, if you want to get right and be right, maybe I was sent to you to say these things so you can pull back. Because that's why I said I never saw that side of her. I never saw that side of ex-granny. I would look at granny with the spiritual inspiration in the morning. And then to see her going that way, she veered off the road. I said, where the hell, where'd granny go? Where'd she go? She hit a stage left. So yes, maybe I'm that move investor to say, hey, turn around, get back on the right track. Because that track you on dealing with that Ross for some views, maybe that ain't the route to take. Because you got a lot of people was watching you, thinking highly of you. Then you start shaking hands with the demon, the devil over there. That's all. I ain't gonna fight with you. I just had to say what I need to say. And I'm through with that. She said no refunds and they can kiss her. See that? And that's what you want to be friend with, Miss Grant? Folks taking people money and say, kiss they A? That's who you want to side with? Okay. You know what? Only thing that's who you want to side with. Somebody that's taking folk money and say, kiss they A. Okay. Hey, it speaks for itself. I got nothing to say about that right there. Narcissists can't take blows to their egos, even if it's not nearly as bad as what they say and do to others. She's too easy to figure out. I've seen many have tantrums over nothing. You see? Y'all heard what Krista said. What she said. What you said? You said one that says, got you. I see it now. Dora, you say hello, chat. Queen B, hello, Pat. Sub, love your content. Thank you, baby. Thank y'all. If y'all haven't subscribed, also, guys, I want to tell you, click that like. Keep that like button on. Keep the notification button on. So whenever we go live, I may not be able to say, okay, at a certain time. When I go on, you'll get the notification right away, guys, because you don't want to miss it. You don't want to miss it. So when I'm able to, when you go and you monitor some of these channels, you can kind of hear certain things. So you can come back and elaborate. So when people want to come on your channel, hey, we're adults. We should be able to talk without being ignorant. We should be able to talk. Express your viewpoint. Express your viewpoint. Okay. What you say? I don't do it in the real life. I can't do it that on a daily about another person's life. Oh, no. You're right about that. That can be draining. Mislated, isolated. You sure right. Sometimes you have to take a break from that because you'll lose yourself. You need to take a break. That's why you do a video every so often. But sometimes when some hit home, you got to, hey, where is my life? I got a message to share with the world. Petty, what you said, yes, in her voice. Here, in who voice? Which voice? You talking about what you call it? SWAT? Squad leader. That is so true. It's all about, if you're not sending money, you won't even get no. Why come I can't go down? Okay. You said hands right. That was her. See? Boy, this thing is not showing up here. Come on now. Yeah. You said your mom moved to Spartan, Illinois, another country town, and we love it. Okay. You said, come on with it, me, Patricia. You preaching tonight. Well, you know, I just try to stay there, you know, keep it real. Keep it, if you keep it real, hey, you get realness. So, you know, I'm just keeping it real. Just keeping it real. I just didn't like the thing. Actually, she broke my heart. For real, if you want to know the truth, that hurt me. That really did when I seen Miss what you call behaving like that. But that's look, you know, that, hey, that's neither here nor there. Penny Proud, you said one of her neighbors cussed her out and she lied and said it was a stranger. I don't believe her. One of who neighbors? Penny Proud, who? We talking about? Are we still talking about the squad leader? You said one of her neighbors cussed her out and she lied and said it was a stranger. Well, I wonder who you talking about. A guilty conscience can't live in peace. Is that what it is? Hey, that I believe, but I don't know. Some people so used to bad that they think that's part of the norm. They convince themselves that what they're doing is right. They live in a lie. He said, that's right. That's right, Miss Patricia. People watch people. They do it all the time. You said, understanding Hispanics are very close-knitted, so she better watch her back. You know what? People don't forget. People don't forget, especially if their family member that lost their lives and you gloating out here because your son is not incarcerated. You see, where he may have the appearance that he may have got away with something. Don't nobody, don't know. Hey, a lot of people don't play by stuff. Puerto Rican, Hispanic, blacks, whatever. People don't forget stuff. I don't know why these people think they can get away with stuff. You say hi. Hit the like button and love your commentary. Have a blessed night, darling. Okay. Yeah, I know I'm going to get up off here, y'all, because I know people are wanting to, they got other things they want to do. And they are probably want to see and sit in on some other commentary. Guys, I really thank you for loving on PatriciaE-TV. If you guys haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Hit the like, guys. Hit the like. Keep your notifications bell on, and we will be having some more commentary that we will be talking about. You said I emailed my information. Thank you, Rita. Yeah. Oh, you did? Okay. You said a silver palette. Okay. So now I got everybody information. I'm going to go ahead and thank you for participating. Guys, if you guys have not joined my channel membership, go ahead and take advantage of it if you're able. If not, if you want to support my cosmetic line, please do so. I have a lot of good items, eyelashes, cosmetic, fajas. Also, more items will be added so I can be able to cater to the men so they have something to purchase as well. So, guys, I see somebody gave me a contribution. I need to find out who this is before who is this? Somebody gave me $10, and I need to find out who that is. Did I miss you, darling? Let me see who this is. I don't know. Oh, here we go. Oh, Devetta. Thank you, babe. You always making contributions. Thank you, sweetie. Can y'all see Devetta? Devetta made a contribution to me. Thank you, darling. I appreciate your love. I thank you guys, all you guys for sitting in. So, guys, don't let anyone. You said, Miss Vienna, you said what? You said, I have a friend who bought 6 rail cars. Oh, my God. Talking about beautiful. 2-story inside. It is breathtaking. breathtaking. Yeah, they got that new thing out. You know, they putting them rail cars together and building home. I think that's what you're talking about. I've seen some of that stuff too. People, that's what I'm saying. People has an advance. We change. People finding way to have a better way of doing things, or things that fit them. People have different styles, different way of doing things, and that does not make what they're doing less worthy of what somebody else have. Okay, and don't let anybody, guys. I want to tell you this. Do not let anybody bully you and to silence you, to try to put fear in you, to keep you from talking. If you have something on your heart and you want to express it without defaming someone, you can do that. If you see something out of character that needs to be talked about, here you go, Ms. DeVetta. I want to show that you did contribute. If you have something that's pressing and hard, hey, you should be able to have a conversation without somebody. You should be able to what I mean, you should be able to have a conversation with somebody, constructive conversation. You see what I'm saying? And express how you feel, especially if you're a boisterous person. If you don't like something that's going on, speak. That's what a lot of problem. People want to keep you quiet, want to keep you hush. Speak your truth and stand firm on it. Okay? I can sit at the table with you and tell you the dislikes and the likes, and still be able to talk to you again, long as you don't disrespect me. And if you call that's a form of disrespect because I was used as a moving vessel to say, hey, stop what you're doing, well, then you get, hey, that's the wrong way to think of it. Think of it as I'm offering you constructive criticism. Okay? Think of it as that, and do the right thing. And be careful who you tag on to. I love you guys. We will be talking soon. Y'all stay close, and I will see you soon. Keep your notifications bell on. Y'all have a good night. Bye-bye.